We have breaking news tonight at 6. The Mexico Public Safety Department is searching for a man who's accused of starting a deadly fire last month. We first told you about the deadly fire right before Christmas that burned 9 apartments and the office. Officials now say 60-year-old Ruth Stewart died in the fire, but after an investigation, they're now searching for her son, who is accused of killing her. We have team coverage tonight as new information became available about the fire. ABC 17's Ethan Hines spent the day talking to a witness of the fire and digging through new court documents to find out more about what happened.
Lucas, Brandon Spears is accused of first-degree murder, first-degree arson, and armed criminal action after the apartment fire killed his mother. A witness also shared video with me of that intense fire last month.
Oh my goodness. Y'all look warm in there.
I hear kind of like a boom, a really loud boom. I wake up and look out my window, and this corner part of the apartments was on fire. It was ghosted up in flames.
Lachey Caldwell lives across the street from where the fire burned 11 apartments down and knew the victim, Ruth Stewart.
I did know the woman. She was really sweet. Her son and his girlfriend lived with her. She asked me not to let the landlords know that they were living there.
Police claim Stewart told a witness on the night of the fire to stay away from the apartment due to Spears being in a, quote, weird bad mood, upset about relationship issues. Investigators determined the fire was started by a person in a bedroom Spears was using. Roughly an hour after the beginning of the apartment fire, a fire alarm was sounded for a fire at a warehouse. Surveillance video captured a man entering and leaving the warehouse after the fire alarm went off. His clothes were found in an office near the storage room the fire was in. According to a probable cause statement, the medical examiner stated Stewart suffered from trauma to her head before the fire and was still alive when the fire started. Police said on December 30th, a man found a club in his backyard, not far from the scene of the fire with what appeared to be hair stuck on it.
She definitely needs justice just because, she didn't ask for none of that, you know what I mean? She let her son stay in her house out the kindness of her heart, and then look what happened. That's not okay.
Now, Brandon Spears has yet to be taken into custody and is still currently on the run.
All right, Ethan, thank you. On January 10th, a backpack belonging to Spears was found in a storm drain a few blocks from the apartment, containing items that allegedly belonged to Spears, along with a security camera matching the one that was previously in the window of Stewart's apartment. As we continue our team coverage, ABC 17's Marina Diaz is live in Mexico now. Marina, you are at the apartment complex where the damage from the fire can still be seen.
Lucas, as you can see behind me and as we give you a closer look, the damage from the fire allegedly started by 43-year-old Brandon Spears just days before Christmas is immense. Today, the Mexico Public Safety Department announced that they are searching for Spears. Spears is wanted for first-degree murder, 2 counts of arson, my apologies, 2 counts of arson, and armed criminal action for allegedly killing his mom. 60-year-old Ruth Stewart. Spears already had an active warrant for his arrest. Mexico Public Safety Department is asking anybody with any information about the investigation or Spears' location to contact Crime Stoppers at 800-392-TIPS. Lucas, I also spoke with a man who told me that his house was broken into the night of the fire, and during that night, just days later, he found the weapon that police think may have been used in his backyard. Join us tonight at ABC 17 News to hear from that man and why him and his wife are thinking about leaving Mexico. Reporting live in Mexico, Marina Diaz, ABC 17 News.
Thank you, Marina. If you know anything regarding the search for Spears, you can also reach out to the Mexico Public Safety Department. We will continue to follow this story and provide updates as the search for Spears continues.